So guys, got an interesting one here. I'll have to tell you guys a story about this, what happened to this car before this. But when you start this Mercedes up, it's a 2009 Mercedes R350. You get this battery warning light. Now you can press on here and it goes away. So we scanned the car. Got some other codes here, but we're not worried about them right now. So if you come through the codes, I used the launch to do this. So let's see. Oh, here it was at the bottom. Got this SAM-F. So this is the front SAM. So when you scan it, you get this component G17, auxiliary battery is defective or not installed. So just give you a little bit of history on this car. It was jump started, and I believe it was jump started backwards because it blew a fuse. And they replaced the battery in it because they said the battery died. But they didn't replace the auxiliary battery. And I talked to some of my friends that are European experts, and they said you got to do the front battery when the main one dies because it'll kill the small front one. So now we're going to go to the battery and I'll show you guys how to change this. And then we'll come and we'll see if this code goes away. But that's why the light's coming on, and we're going to prove that here in a second. Okay guys, so here we are underneath the floor. Here's the battery. Let me show you how big this thing is. Look at that, it fits in your hand. So I'm going to try to get this unclipped, and we'll get it out, change the battery, and we'll see if our code goes away. So guys, we got the new one installed. It's all bolted down. It ain't going anywhere. So I'm going to get this all bolted back down because we got a screw here, well, a nut here, two nuts over there, and we got to put the trim pieces back in. So I'm going to quick do that, and we'll see if it works. So guys, we got the floor all back together. It's hard to see, but we'll start this up. We'll see if our battery light comes on. It does come on. I guess we gotta clear the code, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so guys, I got the new battery in, and it was still setting codes. Let's see. See, the EIS right here says terminal 30B, battery not present, under voltage. And if you look at 30 right here, it just goes right from the battery, the gray and black wire, which is, oops, this one right here. So that ain't charging. Let's put this, where do we have this? Oh, we'll just let it sit there for now. So then we got, if we go into the SAM, you got this 9062 again. Auxiliary battery is defective or not installed. So we come to the auxiliary battery, which is right here, this red wire, which goes up to there. So I was looking in here at the red wire, and the red wire looks intact, follows the gray. So I'm like, what are the chances of having two of those wires damaged in that little area right there? But then it goes through the harness. So then I took my multimeter right here. We'll set it to 20 volts. You'll see we're at probably be around like 12.6 once this settles out. So we're connected right to the battery. So we got our ground right here and our positive right here. So now what I did was I took the ground right here and I moved it to this ground right here. So I'll try to connect this up. Hang on guys, I'm going to stop it till the compressor is done. Okay guys, compressor just set it off. So when you move it there, look at we're at 3.34 volts. Now watch. I'll move this back to the battery. So if we move this back to the battery, hang on, I can't get it. There we go. There we go. So we're on the battery. We're at 12.69. See, we'll move it back to the ground. 3.37. So watch this. So now, I have my test light set up here, which is a headlight bulb. So I got my leads coming in here. So if we take the one lead, let's see, where's my yellow lead at? Okay, so my yellow lead's right here. So if we connect a yellow lead right here to that, See it right there. And then we connect to the battery with the other lead. Look at our voltage. See? Now if I take this off, our voltage drops back down. Connect it back up. It's a little hard to do. Everything's... So there we go. So now watch this. I'll show you guys this live. So we'll disconnect the ground here for now. We'll start the car up. Hang on, actually we don't want it. Let's see. How can we do this? If we take this off, we'll connect this up right here. We'll prove that the car ain't charging first. So we're at 12.68 or 69. So we start the car up. Should come up with the battery light. Yeah, we got our battery light right there. Car's not charging, okay. So now, if we move this over, actually wait, we don't have to. We can just clip right onto here. So if I clip right onto this ground wire, you'll see this will start going up. Or it should. We might have to restart it. Yeah, let's restart it. Let's see, I'll shut the car off. Start it back up. Let's see. Gonna charge. Yeah, see we're charging. What's up? It just says service soon or whatever. Press this, get rid of that. There we go. We're at a mileage. Our voltage is up. Let's go back to system selection in the scan tool. We'll go to, I think it's the FSAM or SAMF. There we go. I think in here it had onboard electrical system auxiliary battery information. Normal 12.46, so it is reading slightly low, but it's liking what it's seeing. So we got like a half a voltage drop right now through that test light. So I'm gonna quick look at the diagrams, try to find out if that ground is right where we're grounded at right now, or if it grounds somewhere else. But I thought this got a little interesting. I thought it was just gonna be a battery replacement. So guys, I was following this wire. Oh, let me knock down everything. So I was following this wire all the way back through the harness. That's why I cut all the tape right here. I was following it back and I realized that I could pull this really easily, and I'm like, man, I wonder if the wire's broke. Like, I thought it would go here, or I thought maybe it went into this like splice connector right here. I guess this is like a ground splice or something, but it didn't go there. It just kept coming back here. And then I saw this sitting like right in here. It's like tucked in there. I'm like, man, I bet you that's the ground that goes on the battery post right there. So like when I touch this to ground, if I touch this to the, see if I can do this one-handed. If I touch this to the ground stud, watch our voltage right here. Maybe. If I can do this one-handed. There we go. 12.68. So that's what it is. The ground's off down here. So Here we go, guys. We got the ground on 12.68. See, it's connected right there. Take a picture of that quick. There we go. Let's start this up. Let's look at our voltage. So we're at 12.75. It's still saying 12.46. So I don't know if there's voltage drop. I don't know when it takes this measurement. But you can see it's going up in voltage and it's not going up on the scan tool, so I think that's just a scan data issue. So there we go. You can get this cleaned up. Okay guys, I got it all taped back up. It's not perfect, but I taped it up. I zip tied it to the clip so it holds it away from the battery. So I think we're good there. And I'm gonna get everything back in here. Car's been running now probably for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Let's see, let's go into, what do we want to go into? Might have missed it. I wanted to check the ignition switch. See if we have our code. See if we have our code there. Here it is, ignition switch. Okay. Read fault codes. No fault codes. I tell people Mercedes is not my strong point. Euros are not. I have friends that specialize in Euros. I usually send people there. Yep, no fault codes in the front control module either. So we're doing pretty good. Actually, let's go back in that front control module. Where was that at? I need to stop looking through the viewfinder. Let's see. Data stream. Onboard. Look at that, 12.5. So, we're doing good. Yeah. Euro cars are just not my strong point. Like, I always have to spend so much time trying to find information, and I just go through it piece by piece. Just follow my normal procedures when it's unfamiliar, no matter what the car is. If it's unfamiliar to me, I just go by what I know how to do. I'd start at one side of the circuit, I work my way down, break it into pieces. Somebody might have known that connected right there to the battery. I had no idea. Like, it didn't even show that on my diagrams. It just said that it went to ground at seat. So I thought it meant that ground down there, because I don't know where at seat means. And like, one wire would be on one diagram, the other would be on another. I had 3 different diagrams just to get the 3 wires for the battery. It's just ridiculous. Like, you could easily miss something. Okay guys, so we're going to start this up. We're going to see what it does. But I think we should be good. Let's go into our information. See, still none. Let's see if we can bring up our, look at that battery, 12.77. I wonder if it just checks it once or like every so often. So let's go back. We'll do a health scan real quick. Ignition's on. We'll see what it brings up. Now, there's going to be other codes that'll probably come up because there's other things wrong with the vehicle that I had scanned before. But I just want to make sure the battery is okay.
This reset procedure, I think, is over my head.
Look at this. I think we're doing pretty good here. Oops, we're falling. We're falling. I think I'm just going to pause this until this is done scanning. Or is it going to go quicker now? I think it's funny how it turns the radio on and off like several times when it scans all these modules. Man, guys, we're doing pretty good so far. I think sometimes scanning the card takes a lot longer than diagnosing it. So there we go. That's our only codes right now. So I hope you guys like this. See you later.